Hello, everyone, and welcome to the show. I am Sollessa, and today I'm going to be playing some more Spellforce 3. So I started playing this a few days ago. Um, it's a good bit of fun. It's going to pop up. There we go. Okay. It's a good bit of fun. You know, I'm going to make my camera a bit. I'm meaning to make it a bit smaller. There. Okay. I don't need to be so big. The game's more interesting than I am. Oh, yeah, so I'm gonna just go right back into the story. So I played this for a couple hours last time, and I only got through like the tutorial mission and then like the intro to the story mission. So there's a lot to do in this game. Don't know if I'm gonna, you know, don't know if I'm gonna like go for a ton of completion, but I don't know, I might. It just depends. Very Skyrim-esque, this music. I just kind of noticed that. So, oh, sorry, I need to finish. Apparently, I didn't finish leveling up my party, so let me do that now. Do I not have a helmet for him? I thought I had a helmet for him in the tutorial, and a shield for him. 4.62. What he's got is better. Interesting. So, I didn't spend his ability point apparently. It's an interesting mix of abilities going on here. Okay, so I gave him sword and board last time. Okay. Let's get Warcry, I guess. And then Sentenza. Can I change his equipment yet? I still can't change his equipment, so let's give him. Let's give him this, because he's a dual wielder. Okay. So, I can't zoom out any more than this, but yeah, so I did the prologue, and I did my little intro at Great Keep, and so we are going to Leonon to try to consider wide swaths of green, fertile soil, lakes and rivers rich in fish. The people of Leonon, a small village in the meadowlands of Leonider, have long led a peaceful life. Now, the tides have turned. According to word of mouth, the village has been struck by the blood bird. It is your mission to ascertain these rumors' veracity and act accordingly. There we go. Oh, select my party. I want to have so many options.
Wide swathes of green,
I already read this.
fertile soil, lakes and rivers rich in fish. The people of Leonon, a small village in the meadowlands of Leonida, have long led a peaceful life. Now the tides have turned. According to word of mouth, the village has been struck by the blood burn. It is your mission to ascertain these rumors' veracity.
Some mysterious virus.
And act accordingly.
That might not be a virus. It might be a spell, like a like a magically induced curse or plague or something. I don't know. We were also given some supposedly some supposed potion that'll protect us from it, but who knows if it actually works. I have this feeling that Sentence is going to get killed because I can't edit him really. I don't have much control over him. Like I can't change his loadout. I can't change his weapons. Rather, I can change like his, like I can put like a helmet and stuff on him. But other than that, I can't really do anything with Sentenza. So I feel like he's gonna get killed. I'm gonna have to find some other frontline person. My cat is sitting next to me. Oh, here we go. Space.
All I'm saying is that I just don't understand why people always act that way. I mean,
Quiet. We're here.
This is Leonon? Huh. Looks pretty serene.
Still.
What about our troops? Should we wait for them to catch up?
No. Our first task is to assess the situation anyway. How bad is it and how many are infected? Once we have a clearer picture, we'll act accordingly.
Meaning?
We'll see.
I feel like he's gonna go art this on them, and I'm gonna have to select one item. Okay. Yeah, get this mace, and we'll give that to. We'll give that to Ansem. Perfect. Is this a better shield? Is a better shield. Okay. Let's explore some.
Let's go.
Spiders. And...
Orders?
Okay.
Got it.
Okay. What are these? Goblins?
Yes.
Are they hostile? They are hostile. D. Alright. Alright.
Let's see.
The tree must have hit the man while he was on all fours, looking for something. Interesting.
Interesting.
Yeah, take it. For, some strange fucking reason. Yeah. Normal robes are not terribly useful to me. Oh.
Make it quick!
Highway.
Mercenaries? Why are...
You read my mind.
What is it? Pray tell.
Stun?
Can't focus!
Stun? Oh, just went flying off his feet. Okay. Crossbow. Does return like crossbows? They require a bit of strength, apparently. Oh, but crossbows scale off strength for some reason. Who knows why? But okay.
Now would you look at that? Interesting.
Plus 5 food. Okay.
Mm-hmm. As you command.
wolves.
For the crown!
Nice. It's a ricochet shot.
You don't know who you're messing with. For the queen!
For the queen! Battle axe. Okay.
Understood.
Some kind of abandoned fort over here or something.
Onwards. Stay alert.
What is this? As you take a closer look at the hanged men, you notice tattoos on both their forearms and their knuckles. Pillagers. I'm still pressing I to open up the goddamn... Open up the goddamn menu. Oh, no, that's not good. Nope. Let's see, so...
Acknowledged.
Head up.
Yes?
Who are you?
Who am I?
Ragged cloth, blistered feet. They look like refugees.
Huh. All that time stationed in Greatkeep almost made me forget how many of them are still out there. Damn that bloody war.
Oh yeah, just look at them and they're automatically refugees, huh?
Right away.
Yes.
More goblins. Ricochet shot. Nice.
Let's see.
Oh, yay, goblin meat. Whatever would I do without it? Helmet might be useful. Requires 8 con, so he's the only one that can wear it, I think. Gives him tons of resistance. Nice. Oh. Probably. Oh, not more goblin meat. Okay.
Understood.
Boop. Okay.
Stay alert.
So why am I just kind of stealing from these guys? Oh, another readable. Oh, long. Okay. Alright, so let me see. No. What's this? A pumpkin. Somebody must have lost it. Why do you assume that?
Interesting.
Maybe they just didn't like pumpkins. A banner burying my father's crest. Seems like rogue mages used this ruin as a hideout during the rebellion. So, if you're not aware, Drake, my character is the child of the person who led a massive rebellion and that caused like 8 years of war and death and destruction. That and everyone hates me. So I'm super popular everywhere I go. Wait, are those all pumpkins? I see another pumpkin over there. What is this? Is this like a cookie trail or something? A trout. The sun has made it inedible. Another
Now
pumpkin.
would you look at that?
More food. Whoever it belongs to, he must be either clumsy or have been in a hurry. The trail goes on. Let's get the camera nice and rotated. I feel like I am being lured into a trap. The trail goes on. Wine, vegetables, wheat, all perfectly edible.
Interesting.
Yes.
Let's go.
Can I go through the water? Nope, gotta go around. That makes sense. I don't quite want to run to the city yet. I want to do some more exploring because they like to hide stuff in the nooks and crannies of this map. Alright, I guess I can go. Let's head over there, see what's going on.
Orders?
Oh, I see. They're sick.
Yes.
Oh, let's see what this guy's to say. Guess not. I guess nothing.
Orders. I'm ready.
More here, priest.
Acknowledged.
More
ready.
here, warden. Oh, okay.
What the? Elves?
Elves? I guess the more here are the elves.
Onwards. Stay alert.
Understood.
Let's see.
This body shows clear signs of the blood burn. Their bodies are slightly swollen and have started to decompose. You estimate the time of death to be about 2 days ago. Same thing, I presume.
All right.
Shinies. Another dagger. Oh. Flag there. What the? Oh, those things are hostile. Okay. Gross. Oh, there's a lot of them. Okay.
Pray tell.
Oh, we leveled up. Yay!
Take him down.
Handle that after we kill out these bugs. Okay. Food. And wood. Okay. Some construction supplies. Let's do the level ups. Alright. And I got an attribute point too, so I guess every attribute point every even level, because I didn't get one on level 3. Trying to figure out what I think scale with, so I exactly know what I want. Guess we'll put another point into intelligence for now. Four. Yeah, sure. Get a nice little area spell in there. It's Bertram. Get some focus points or some more damage. Or some more health. Okay. Let's get an extra point of willpower and some more focus.
What is it?
Alright. So you Do I want to give you more damage or more? Let's get you a bit more willpower, actually. Pick up the first white magic ability.
Yes.
And then you... Okay. Okay, he has a lot more attribute points than the others, I think. Okay, so
Orders?
that's all done. Let's check out Fireball. Okay, simple enough.
As you command.
Now would you look at that?
The body shows clear signs. Oh, it's the same thing as the other one. Why? Alright, you know what? I'm going to read these, I guess. Alright. Mage's Notes. Vision. Throughout my travels, I've met many a scholar of magic. Some claim that is it. It is the mage's indomitable will that determines his magical abilities, while others believe it to be physical prowess, and others still the power of thought. It is true that magic draws on the entirety of a person, body, mind, spirit. All are vital to a mage's ability. Yet without vision, a mage may only attain a fragment of real mastery. For it is vision and ambition that drive all else. What motivates the development of the body, the mind, and the spirit? A vision of purpose, as tangible as the weave of magic between a mage's fingers. One lacking such vision can never be more than merely proficient. So in all magical pursuits, find your vision. Focus on what must be achieved, and all else will follow. Let your ambition drive you, and success will be yours. For Hale, adventurer and scholar. Alright, so this is the Battle of Stone Bay. When one thinks of Nortander's military, one often thinks of the might of her armies, or rather than her naval forces. It is, after all, the armies of the major houses that figure most frequently in the annals of war. Yet one of the most important battles in Nortander's long history was fought not on land, but at sea, in the Battle of Stone Bay. The Imperians had long coveted Nortander as a land of opportunity and conquest. Even as their emperor made overtures of peace to the royal court in Greyfell, they planned for invasion. Knowing that the Nortander force could assemble faster than they could cross the Sea to Fiara, the Imperians relied heavily upon secrecy and deceit to keep their motives hidden. On an early summer morning, scouts spotted an armada of ships on the horizon near Stone Bay. Admiral Albertus Dubussé, commander of the naval forces in the area, mustered the ships scattered around the bay. He knew that if the appearance of warships were a surprise, help was not coming. Only their few dozen ships stood between Imperia and the conquest of their homeland. The Nortander navy was outnumbered and ill-prepared for an attack. The bay was filled with smoke as ships burned and drowned. Still, the admiral knew the bay better than the invaders and used this knowledge to direct the remaining ships to follow his mast. As the wind changed direction, as was common in that region, the Nortander ships outmaneuvered the Imperians. Admiral Dubussé directed his ship, the Juggernaut, straight into the enemy's flagship. As the two ships collided, Nortander troops boarded and seized the ship. With the Imperian admiral captured, the battle was over. Not a single Imperian soldier had set foot upon Nortander soil. The Iron... I actually was curious about this. So the Iron Mask, how does it work? For anyone who didn't see the other episodes, the Iron Mask is some kind of like helmet that they put on mages, and criminal mages or condemned mages. Of all of the inventions of the modern age, perhaps none is as devastating as the Iron Mask. Used primarily by the purity of light, the solid Iron Mask is much more complex than its name implies. The mask severs the connection between the wearer and magic, effectively disabling a mage's talent. The purity has been known to use the Iron Mask on mages it manages to capture. The mask, at its core, is a means of torture. While known instances are still difficult to confirm, given this guild's limited access to the Purity's records, it is estimated that 1/3 of cases result in unintended brain rupture and instant death. This is perhaps the best outcome for a victim. The cause of this reaction is unknown. One theory is the internal conflict between the mask's power and a mage's strong connection to magic overpowers the body. More studies and observations of the Iron Mask's ability are needed to refine this theory. For other victims, the Iron Mask is a slow and unmerciful death. Unable to see or use their magic, a mage is all but guaranteed to lose their sanity over time. It can take weeks for a victim to waste away as senses slowly dull and the body wanes from lack of use. The end result is always death, often due to starvation, dehydration, or accidental injury from bouts of delusional exertion. Yeah, I don't like the purity. They're a bunch of dickheads. The Mage Wars, a brief summary. While there is much debate on the tensions and conflicts that contributed to the Mage Wars, scholars generally agree the war's origin can be traced to the failed attempt on the life of the rebel mage Isamu Tahar. Oh, I was there. That was me. In the depths of the abandoned fortress of House Vistal, General Sentenza Noria tried to nip the Burgundian Mage Rebellion in the bud. In the end, the general failed, and soon after the conflict started in earnest. Rumors circulated that while the general failed to kill Tahar, he rescued none other than Tahar's child. It is said that the child betrayed Tahar, and for this came under the protection of General Noria. The most outlandish of rumors even claimed that the general trained Tahar's child himself and inducted them into the royal army. That's all true upside, it seems. Rumors aside, the rebellion grew into an 8-year-long bloody war. Houses Utran, Leonider, Wolfgar, and Hallett remained loyal to the crown. Only House Iskander, the second most powerful house in Nortender, allied with Tahar and the rebel mages. Alat Iskander, leader of the Great House, dared to attempt to usurp the crown for even greater power. House Iskander's gamble did not pay off. As the war dragged on, it became clear that the rebel mages were slowly losing Isamu Tahar. Isamu Tahar, realizing this, began a search for the 5 tomes, ancient relics that were said to grant its owner immense magical power. Tahar succeeded in finding 3 of the 5 tomes. With the relics in hand, he launched a final, desperate assault against Greyfell. It is said the crown received an anonymous warning about the surprise attack on the capital, and that this warning saved the crown city from utter destruction. Even with the warning, the battle still claimed many lives. Tahar, with his enhanced magical abilities, summoned a dragon to destroy Greyfell. Fire and death fell upon the capital. The dragon was finally slain by none other than the queen, armed with the famed Hibernian spear. Though the battle was devastating on both sides, by the time of the clash of swords and cries of dying grew silent, Isamu Tahar lay dead. Without their leader, the Mage Rebellion was finished. The war at last was over. I actually didn't know that Isamu Tahar was killed. They gave no indication of that. The purity of light. I don't like these people. Sorry, let me actually, my mask is dry. Okay. The magic belongs to the gods alone. To practice magic is to defile the sacred gift and demands the punishment of death. Such is the harsh teaching of the purity of light. Though the order is widespread, today it is easy to forget that it is a relatively young religion with far gentler beginnings. As with most religious orders, the purity of light had humble origins. Rondar Lacane, famously known now as the Harbinger of Light, was a simple preacher in the twilight of the Mage Wars. His message was of love and unity, a powerful and popular call after the horrors of the war. Lacane ordered food banks for the poor and refugees from the war, and in these groups, his religion found an early following. The faith's new followers, Scions, spread his message wide and far. Lacane quickly became their champion, their shepherd in a time of great suffering. Despite its popularity amongst the poor, the Purity of Light remained a relatively small and insignificant order until the very end of the war. It is not clear what exactly changed for Lacane, but the end of the Mage Wars was a turning point for the Purity. Where once the Purity professed love and peace, it now turned its focus on the complete subjugation of magic wielders who were branded as defilers. To understand the Purity's extreme stance on magic, consider the tenets of the faith. Aeonir, the All-Father, abandoned the world tainted by sin and defilers. Violence, war, suffering, these are all punishments for humanity's crimes. With the Mage Wars, many had witnessed firsthand the suffering magic brought. Only when all of the world had turned to the Purity of Light and purged itself of defilers will Aeonir return. At the center of it all is Rondar Lacane. As the Harbinger of Light, he is the All-Father's chosen conduit, the one who will open the gate once the world is made pure. Lacane's rise from a simple preacher to the head of the most influential religion in the land is no accident. Whatever the Order's fate, it is undeniable that that the Lacanes and the Purity of Light's destinies are closely entwined. Almost done. Alright, so. This is a poem by some full of himself bard. Imagine, if you will, 5 noble houses, 5 guests at a grand banquet called Viara. Allow me to introduce you to House Leonider, our party host, a woman wealthy and well endowed, to whom all must honor. Her home is Greyfell, capital of all Nortander. Keeps a map of the family tree denoting every hierarchy of her large house in her back pocket. Very unpopular with the servants. Insists upon following a myriad of protocols set forth by her ancestors. Is this a song? This is a terrible song. House Iskander, the smiling thief at the banquet table. Even as he laughs at our host's jokes, he's pocketing the silverware. Hails from Everlight, strikes a deal with the traitor Isamu Dahar behind House Leonider's back. After the Mage Wars, his noted absence throws his land into chaos. House Wolfgar, a harsh, rugged man who looks out of the place at the banquet, leaves his war club on the table, cannot wait for the frivolity to end so he can return to his home in the northwest. If the other guests speak to him, it is only out of necessity. House Hallett, adorned from head to toe in moonsilver steel owing to her strong trade relations with the dwarves, a charming woman, too charming, does an excellent job of convincing the uninformed of the great size of her lands near the Windwall Mountains. House Utron, the most dashing man at the banquet. His gaze is intense as fierce. His chiseled jaw is grisly with stubble. May have caused several ladies-in-waiting to faint as he entered the room. Avoids the intention in Nortander politics like a fox running from a hunt. As told by Parthon, the greatest bard. Yeah, he's probably awful. Okay, so this is the newest one. It's just called Y. Looks like Diagia, the Bloodborne has reached us. Heron, Guardians, Heron is gone. The plague took him like wildfire, raging and consuming until it burned the life out of him. Tiara saved me. I can't shake the image of him from my mind. We were careful to avoid contact with the others in the village after your last letter, but 3 days ago Heron fell ill. He tried to hide it from me, as if I wouldn't notice the sweat and vacant stare. He was so cross when I suggested he see our village's healer. The blood burn is worse than anyone described. It is not a sickness, it is torture inflicted upon us by the Guardians. No sickness torments a man into mutilating himself to relieve the pain. Heron was screeching by the end. Is it horrible that I was glad when it was over? Why do the Guardians punish us? We're farmers, pawns in a game played by greater powers. What have we ever done to deserve this? I'm sitting here, reliving his death over and over. It is a nightmare like a garish puppet show I can't turn away from. I can't bear to look at him, his blistered skin, his blood-soaked clothes, his bloated face. There are moments where I swear I can see him from the corner of my eye, standing there, staring at me. If I turn to look, there is only emptiness. Has it spread to me too? I fear the village will burn our farmstead down if they find out what happened. The paranoia is warranted after all I've seen. Would the fire cleanse us? Perhaps it would not be so bad to join Heron. Perhaps that would make the nightmare stop. Stay safe, Diageo. The blood burden is coming for us all. Your sister, Odessa. That's dark. So, I'm curious what's going to happen with the blood burn. I mean, there has to be something going on with it. Oh, yeah, this birthday. So you found the note next to this body, so I imagine that was them.
What's this?
Looks like an old trading post. I guess it got overrun by rebels during the Mage Wars. We might actually use it as an outpost if we need help from our troops.
Speaking of troops, where's the rest of the Wolf Guard? Didn't you say we'd meet up with them near the King's Forest?
Yes, but they're still up north taking care of some rebels. They should arrive soon, though.
Let's see what's going on with the corpses.
Was that the blood burn?
We'll see.
Still fresh. And they don't show any symptoms of the blood burn.
That's not good. We should hurry.
Very interesting. So I think, let's actually go over here. I think I just went straight away from this one. Let's go see what's going on over here. An old shack, most likely a hunter's cabin. There's a rotten smell coming from inside. Spiders!
Charge!
So A. Q. R. X.
Let's go.
past the edge of the map. Across the river? I cannot. Okay. Looks like the bridge is out.
Destroyed.
It's not that wide. We could jump.
Leonon's to the east. No point in making detours.
Okay.
Right away. Let's go.
Alright, let's go see what's going on with the other body. Is this the blood burn as well? Alright, yeah, blood burn. Oh, more of those bugs.
Easy.
Friendly fire? Let's see if there's friendly fire. Oh, there is not. More goblins.
Whatever's necessary.
Give up!
Alright.
Stay alert.
Focus come back for a sec.
Onwards.
For the queen!
I can't focus!
Make it quick!
Make it quick. Alright, then more a dagger and some goblin meat. I just love, I'm gonna cook some goblins apparently. Green hood. Sort. Let's see if any of these hoods look good. Red looks okay. How's the green? Green does not match at all. No hood, I guess. Need like black hood or something. Am I not clicking on it?
Of course.
Will
Guess
do.
I'm not. Guess I'm not clicking on it. All right. So I think I've about pretty much explored this entire
Understood.
half of the map.
Salangar, who are you? And what by Ellen's reigns are you doing here?
Sentenza Noria, General of the Wolf Guard. And we'll be the ones asking the questions. This is Nortander territory.
Wolf. Oh, I see. Then talk to our scryer, Elion, Evran. I believe she will want to have a word with you.
So do I. Orders?
As you command.
What are the elves doing here? Scryer, I'm looking for an elf woman. There
I'm
she
ready.
is.
The Wolf Guard. Huh. This will be interesting.
What are you doing here? This is Nortander territory.
It is, and we are aware of that. But I'm afraid recent developments have made our presence necessary.
Spare me the verbiage. What's the meaning of this?
As you might know, this village has been struck by the Bloodburn. We are here to investigate. What about the corpses? We found what looked like villagers with arrows in their backs. Bandits, not villagers. They were near the village when we got here, and we took care of them. Since when exactly? You've built quite an outpost. Since a source informed us that there would be an outbreak, which was 3 weeks ago.
You knew there'd be an outbreak?
Yes. Well, investigating is also what we're here for. Maybe we could join forces. I appreciate the notion, but I'm afraid this won't be possible. Why? Because I know what you came here to do, and it's a mistake. What do you mean?
All right, that's enough. We're here by order of the Queen, and according to the White Mist Treaty, you will now step...
You're not.
What?
The White Mist Treaty was struck between the Moorhere Scryers and Queen Aeolith. You are acting under the orders of Lord Marshal Arendir, to whom we have sworn no loyalty. Or should I say, Lord Anger and those mage-slaughtering purity fanatics who are really making the laws of your country now.
The purity has nothing to do with this. We're here to prevent the bloodburn from spreading.
Well, we will take care of that. Now leave, or I will make you.
Was that a threat?
It was. You have 5 minutes to get back to where you came from. Then our archers will open fire. Leave.
Back to the trading post, now!
I said leave.
She had a little speech bubble over her.
Acknowledged.
I don't think there's anything else to explore, so let's just go back to, I guess, Jesus Christ. Is it really this far back?
No, it's too late for that now. Word is spreading rapidly and those purity lunatics are using it to their advantage.
I guess you don't like them.
No. And I think Arendir's way of handling them is dangerous.
I think I missed a bit of dialogue. Where was that building
Right
at?
away.
Yes.
Ah, here it is. I knew it wasn't that far away.